All right, guys, the very first thing you got to do to start attracting clients that are willing to pay you a $5,000 plus retainer is to actually be good at what you do. So as a social media manager, what that looks like is actually delivering good results for them. So if their goal is engagement, girl, you better get that engagement up. If their goal is brand building, then you want to be solid with that. If they're trying to sell their course, then bam, 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 sell so many courses that it shocks them, shocks the socks off of them. Now, what I call this is systemizing good results. With social media, sometimes you have a video and it blows up and goes viral and nobody really knows why. But you want to get to the point to where you have systems set up and you actually have a formula for this specific client on how to get a viral video specific for them. The awesome thing is with me and my agency is that we have this formula for each client. We don't have it immediately, but as we get to know their audience and their style, and then along with the trends that's happening just in the world, we're actually able to create a post and be like, this post is going to get over 1 million views. This is gonna go viral. People are going to download this lead magnet like no other. Okay, so you want to be able to get to that level of doing that. Now it's easy to say, get to the level, guys. Yeah, go viral. But if it were easy, everybody would do it. So I created something just for you on how to get you there. So basically it is called my digital strategy workbook. Okay, it walks you step by step on how to create a winning digital campaign to sell your product or to get more eyes on your social media to increase your engagement for your clients. So in the description box down below, I have a link to that. So go ahead and click that link because that's the very first thing you got to do before you even create your first piece of content. Okay, this workbook that I have for you is legit. 13 pages of value, and it takes you step by step, and I create one with you basically. Okay, so go ahead and grab that. Again, it's the first step to kickstart a winning strategy on social media. So go ahead and grab that, and then it's going to make your life so much easier. So yeah, that was the first thing. Number one is you want to systemize your good results, because you can look amazing, but if you're getting bad results and you're basically making garbage and trash, nobody likes garbage and trash. Okay, you want to create gold. Okay, you want to be like the goose that lays the golden egg, aka valuable. You want to bring value to your people. So results are king. Something else about results is that you can't cheat them, you can't fake them, you can't fabricate them, because eventually people will see right through the facade. So you want to be the real deal Holyfield. Okay, get it? Got it? Good. All right, friends, the second thing you want to do if you are looking to attract clients that are going to pay you over $5,000 a month in retainer is you want to deal with businesses, specifically businesses. All right, I know a lot of people break into social media and they deal with like just one person, like their clients are one person, like your local esthetician or your local like cake baker, right? So someone who doesn't have any employees or doesn't necessarily have a high ticket product that they're selling, that's who you're managing for, right? So your retainer might look something like $20 an hour, depending on how many hours you work. So we're talking like $400 a month, $800 a month, which is great. But if you are looking to command a higher retainer and you know you are getting good results for people, then I highly recommend going after businesses. So marketing your services to businesses. We're talking chiropractor offices, dental offices, but ones that are making a lot of money. Because the thing is that you want to be able to prove that your service will make them more money and show that they will get a return on their investment. So if they're spending $5,000 a month with you, and then they should be making like over $15,000 in customers based on the posts and stuff that you're doing. Businesses tend to have way more money. So $5,000 for them is like, oh yeah, sure. Like if you're saving me $5,000 worth of time, or if you're going to end up making me like $20,000 worth of profit, then let's do this thing. Can we start yesterday? But if you have someone who maybe is like an esthetician or someone who works solo, then $5,000 may be like how much money they actually make in a month, or 50% of what they actually make in a month. And yeah, so you want to make sure that you're working with people who have more money. When it comes to influencers, you want to work with influencers who have products and are actually selling their products. So this can look like people with a course, some type of, or like multiple ebooks, maybe a YouTuber who is making like really good money on AdSense and with their brand deals, and who's looking to like make more money or to even outsource some of the work that they're doing on their own. So you want to find people like that specifically. And the good thing is, if you're good at what you do, then your name will spread. And as you take on meetings, and they'll be like, hey, like, you know, Julia Roberts told me that you're amazing at social media. I want my page to look just like hers, right? Like The Rock. There's someone. I don't know why I said Julia Roberts. I've been wanting to watch one of her movies. The thing is that your name will spread. And the cool thing is that people actually notice, like, damn, like their profile is looking really good. And ask them, who's doing your social media? And the cool thing is that when it comes from a recommendation, people are more likely to sign with you. And so that's a good opportunity to increase your retainer and bring them more value. And be like, okay, so I'm going to be charging $5K. Or maybe you start at like $3K because they don't have $5K, and be like, if we want to double your income in the next like couple months that you're making from this course. And so once we do that, then we can add an extra service, and which is, you know, usually this amount of money, right? Which will eventually get you to $5K if you increase the value that you bring to them. It's something that you can negotiate, which is really, 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 really cool. And remember that anything that is a product of negotiation can be negotiated. So your contracts, like even if they're like, I don't want to spend more than $5K, and you're like, okay, like I totally hear you on that. Our service is $4,500, but eventually down the line you can add Facebook too, or you can add ads, which is like an extra $2,500 a month, right? And then you can eventually go up that way. When you add value to businesses, you will most likely be compensated accordingly. Look at me using all these big words. Did I like graduate from SC or something? I'm at Trojan, #fight on. Yeah. All my smarticle particles are showing, guys. The third super look at that, 3. The third, let's see, that looks so weird. The third important thing that you want to do if you're trying to secure $5,000 a month clients is you want to have a strong reputation. So there are a couple ways you can go about doing this. The first one is you can work in the industry for a long time, right? So me personally, I've worked in social media marketing for a very long time with some pretty high profile brands and high profile businesses and individuals. And so my reputation comes that way. So they're like, oh, who does so-and-so's social media? I want done by this person. Like, I love the way she did it. So that's how we get a lot of our business, is through referrals. Again, that goes back to being really good at what you do, enough to where you're able to get recommendations based on like word of mouth. And so you have like this long list of clients waiting to sign up with you, and you can pick and choose who you want to work with. So your strong reputation comes from the work that you do and also the type of service that you provide. So if you're able to, you know, handle pressure, if you're able to set clear expectations and boundaries and be honest about like due dates and all of that kind of stuff, then that will create a good reputation for you. The next thing that you can do is, if you don't have that type of reputation from working in the industry for a long time, but you're good at what you do and you know your stuff, you can start curating a really strong public social media profile. So we're talking LinkedIn, a good LinkedIn account, Instagram, maybe YouTube, and do informative videos like this showing your expertise on the subject. And the cool thing is that when you have a lot of content out there showing that you're actually good at what you're doing, you know what you're talking about, then it creates a type of sales funnel to where people can find you online and acts as a marketing machine for you. So exactly what you were going to do with your clients, you do it for yourself. The cool thing is too, when you start to be known publicly in your industry, then you can start attracting like higher paying like consulting gigs. You can start doing public speaking at like different like conventions like VidCon and some of the other ones that they have. So these are 2 ways to basically build a good reputation. So if you're building an online presence, I highly recommend creating a digital strategy first, and then you start posting. So I actually created a digital strategy workbook specifically for you because I knew that you would need something like this. But it's basically a 13-page like step-by-step workbook that shows you exactly how to create a winning social media strategy. Like we're talking how to analyze your data, what KPIs to look for, even like how to recognize who your audience is and attract the exact audience that you want to your pages. I have a section on how to create an audience avatar and walk through it with you guys. So make sure you get that. Click the link in my description box to download that and let me know how you like it. It's really good, trust me. Trust me, it's amazing. I spend so much time on it. And the awesome thing is that I use this with all of my clients. So I took one of my clients from 700K to 1.5 million followers on Instagram in less than a year with the same strategy. We've sold millions of dollars in courses for one of my other clients with the same strategy. We grew their TikTok from 0 to 150K followers in like 2 months. So this is something that's really good. It's a really good resource that you're going to want to need. I almost put it behind a paywall, but I was like, nah. Let's give this to the people for free. So you get to get this for free 99. Alrighty friends, I hope that this video brought you so much value, because if you are watching this, and I'm sure you are looking to bring value to your clients and this value to the world. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and go ahead and comment. I want you to comment any video requests and questions that you have down below. I'm going to do a 90-day content sprint in a couple months. So I want to gather all the best video ideas and make sure I film them just for you to be ready for that content sprint. So go ahead and do that. Also subscribe and make sure that you watch my other videos if you want to learn how to become a better social media manager, make more money, honey. And also if you're interested in digital nomad international travel life, because that's what I do. I'm in Bali right now, by the way. Alrighty friends, I will talk to you guys later. Remember, stay golden.